dome, in fact, is the main body of this stupa. Very much like the stomach or the heart area. Then above the dome, there will be a neck sections of the stupa. Then the head section of the stupa, which is the 13th ring. So after 13th ring is the crown. So it is also, you can explain the stupa in accordance with the Buddha's own statue. So as if the Buddha's statue is sitting, of course the statue or the Buddha himself will sit on the throne. Then after that, his lotus posture, there will be a meditation hand posture, etc., etc. The gaze of this two arm, then straight fast of the spine. So all this part of the meditation structure, which very much symbolize the four stages of the stupa, which call the four immeasurable stages of the stupa. And below that, where the prayer wheels are, below that is actually throne section of the stupa. And the throne will be set on the Vajra ground. So the Vajra are facing on the four directions. In the center of the indestructible Vajra will be placed the heart raising of the stupa. Now from here, 13 rings of the stupa start. In another way, maybe we are up to, let's say, maybe 50%. So another 50% will go up the height. So then of course we'll ornament by the chatra, and the frame of the golden chatra is already here, right in front of the old Gombad. So then inside 13 rings will be filled with all the mantras, all the different sutras. I think we may have altogether about, 10 trucks, 10 or more trucks of mantras and sutras. And of course, from the ground level, already stages of the stupas also start with the mantras. So actually I feel quite uneasy to stand on here because below we got all the mantras. But here in the 13th ring will be completely filled with mantras. And also the live tree will go right in the center all the way up to the 13th ring. And the live tree, best is sandalwood, otherwise juniper or something medicinal, or fruit pure trees. So that is like your channel, the central channel.
Is it usually part of stupa
Stupas.
inside? Is it always considered
always.
a tree?
Always a live tree. The live tree will be sealed with the copper gold.
Oh,
So in order to last for a long time, it will be sealed.
wow.
The copper carved with all the powerful mantras. Sitting right in the center, will go all the way up to the chakra. Then around that will be wrapped with the mantras and mantras and mantras.
Whose vision is all of this?
Just crazy mind came
Did
in.
you design this whole thing?
His idea came about that, yeah. So all these are new additions. Just that's why the project is like taking slightly longer, because drawing itself will take, I think, minimum 1 year.
Yeah.
Because we also cannot simply draw, because we have to go according with the measurement, according with the sutra.
Yes.
So that's why the point is, of course, the stupa is for world peace, but world peace without health of mental and physical health of the living being, there's no world peace.
Yes.
So that's why the Medicine Buddha shrine is the meaning for healing. So so this will be Medicine Buddha healing shrine.
Yeah.
Now I can confirm definitely it will be the biggest medicine Buddha mandala in the world, whole world. Because it's really big.
Oh my God.
Then you see at each of the corner there's a stage or kind of like a dome. That one will be recited by 7 medicine Buddhas. Mm-hmm. Right in the center will be Shakyamuni Buddha, 6 foot. Each of others 4 feet of 7 medicine Buddha. One side 4 feet Amitabha. And I don't know whether whatever I'm imagining will, if that happen accordingly, then up to the crown of the stupa will be the main mandala. Then the last section of the mandala is either fire fans or the rainbows. I'm thinking about rainbow. So the rainbow will be emanating out of those the dome of the statues. So people sitting here will be entire kind of like you're sitting within the rainbow and the mandala.
Wow. I've never seen or heard of a stupa that has a dome that you can enter.
There are some stupas, yes, there are, but mostly they will put a prayer wheel. And and it won't be such a huge.
Not a huge.
Yeah, not a huge.
Gathering or teaching space.
No.
I mean, this is.
I mean, there are some other design of stupa may be possible, but this kind of stupas, I don't think so. But usually they will put a prayer wheel. But we already have a prayer wheel,
Yes.
so decided, very much like this. We already have 2 gombas, 2 shrines. The older shrine is more for tantric practice, more for retreat purposes. This bigger gomba, which can fit entire village, which is for the public talks, public retreats, which every year there's a teaching happens. This will be very much for the visitors, for us to do meditation. The statue, all together with the throne, going to be as huge as this.
Wow.
So this will be the medicine Buddhas. Then, up to that section will be the main edge of the mandala, which we cannot have an interruption in between, like something. So from there to here, I think more like a rainbows. And from here to here will be wooden, like you can rest behind. Then nice pine tree, local wood floor, I think will be very nice.
Wow.
Will the statues be carved here?
No, statues are all, what do you call the copper gilded.
Copper.
So it is already making since last year in Kathmandu.
Yeah.
So, and I'm thinking of statue instead of one color, thinking to make the same color as each of the different medicine Buddhas. So it will be quite colorful. Okay, so I think some of people are waiting outside. And hoping to finish by end of year 2025. We started in year 2024. Year 2023 was the whole year preparation of the materials. So up to now we can say 2 years. Something like that.
So first, I want to honor all the gurus, all the lineage, His Holiness the Dalai Lama, and Lama Zopa Rinpoche, and Lama Konchog, and our spiritual teachers, Geshe Tenzin Zopa, Geshe Nima. It's because of all your amazing blessings that we can be together. And of course, all the nuns here, amazing practitioners. There's nothing in this book that I have to teach you. You teach us with your way of being, how gracious and how giving and how joyous and how incredible practice and how well you serve us. It's such a blessing. So on behalf of all of my group, we want to thank all the Rachen nuns. Every year we come. It's so much a blessing that you give us. You show us what the true path is. And then Geshe Nima, what wonderful teachings yesterday. And also I have to say, even though we have no common language, when I'm around you, I want to cry. Your love is so big. The reason that I want to share the book with all of you, and also in relation to the stupa, there's one story from a Christian perspective. I hope you don't mind a couple minutes. So there's a figure named Noah, and he has very, very pure guru devotion to God. And he's living in a time where the world has been overcome by non-virtue. And God is very saddened by what he sees, by all the strife and the corruption and the sinfulness. And he plans to reset the world by flooding the world and start again. But he asked his devoted student Noah he was going to save him and his family, and he asked him to build an enormous ship, huge one. And in that ship he's going to save his family, but also take 2 of every kind of animal and every kind of plant, so that the seeds can regrow a new world. And he endures tremendous hardship building. He has to take all the trees and all the lumber by himself, and by hand he builds an enormous ship. And all the villagers and all the city dwellers are laughing at him. Why are you building a ship in the middle of nowhere? The sky is clear. There's no problem. What's the ship for? And so he endures a lot of hardship physically, and also a lot of hardship mentally. But what guides him is his pure guru devotion. So then the God sends all the rains, and the world is flooded, and finally the ship is raised above the waters. Everything is lost except for Noah and his family, and one of every kind of animal, one of every kind of plant. And they endure on that ship for months and months and months. And then finally, to make the story short, eventually the storm stops and the water recedes and the ship is dry, and Noah and his family and all the animals are allowed to leave. And because of his pure devotion, the God realizes he will make a contract with such a pure, even if there's one pure devotee, he will never do that again. I mean, even if there was one to restart the world, and based on that one, the new world, he will never flood the world again. So why do I want to share this story? Because that boat, that ship is called an ark, and the story, the myth, is called Noah's Ark. One of the things I discovered in my book was that the commonality between all religions and all sciences, the ancient ones, the ancient knowledges, that we are now undergoing a time and a period where there's one world that is decaying and another one that is coming in. Even in the Indian Yuga cycle, there is an acknowledgement that we are in a transition. And the world is going through a very dark time, but there we are beginning to come through the darkness now. And about a few years ago, that energy of change or transition also pulled me away from the world that I had built in New York and into the unknown. I went to Bali with my wife, and we met Chokade. Yeah. And all of the pilgrims that came here also have a story just like mine, where we're listening to something deep within us. It doesn't make sense, but we're being called or pulled to a new world. And so why are we here, and why did I tell that story? But this is the Ark, and all of you are the Noah. So many efforts to make a stupa and to fill a stupa with the blessings that will make sure for many, many generations the new world that is coming will have the right vibration and the right foundation. So sometimes when it doesn't make sense, the world is laughing or the world doesn't care. In your heart, the efforts that you make, not just for yourself, but for the future, so that the world can have the right foundation. And that energy is what has attracted all of my friends and so many more that would like to be here. And the title of the book is Return with Elixir, and it is about coming back to the world after a great trial or a great hardship with the elixir of bodhicitta. And so I have no words to express how grateful I am for the opportunity to participate in something so meaningful. It's absolutely the most meaningful thing of my life, to participate in Geshe-la's vision, all the Guru's vision, all of your great love and efforts. For me, it's the most meaningful thing of my life to be here, seeing my kids in the rubble of this structure being built. So whatever small efforts that I made for 5 years writing the book, and losses and difficulties and challenges of moving and my family and Emily and the kids, I just want to make a small contribution to the stupa, a connection to the stupa. All the sacrifices are for such a big vision. I give it all. We start with the appreciation to the Gurus, and we end with the appreciation to the Gurus who Geshe-la. So inspired, yeah. So inspired by your vision and all your efforts.
So you are not tourists at all. You can say pilgrims, but more than that. You are part of family member and just coming back home. So I was just telling, and that definitely, that sentiment is carried by all the sanghas.
Thank you. Okay.